Ah yes, the Nuke, the Moab, the mother of all bombs, the massive ordnance air blast, whatever choice you prefer to call it, it's still one badass kill streak that you can obtain in the past two Infinity Ward made Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. So why not in Call of Duty Ghosts? So a lot of people have been talking about this, guys. What's going on in this beast? I want to go ahead and say that real quick. But a lot of people have been really talking about these kill streaks that are like the Moab or like the Nuke or whatever you want to call it. One of them was called the KEM strike, and apparently it like changes the map and stuff, and you guys have probably heard about this enough. So I'm not going to bore you with all that because, like I said, you've probably heard it from at least 5 or 6 other commentators if you follow Call of Duty channels, of course. So apparently there's a KEM strike, and it basically just changes the map, and it it kills everybody. So is it like the Moab? I'm not exactly for sure, and I don't exactly know what all you're supposed to do to get it because I didn't really pay that much attention. I just watched a little bit of Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay, a little bit of shotgun gameplay and all that. That one shotgun seems pretty balanced, I'm not going to lie. It seems pretty difficult to use if you don't know how to aim. You have to be pretty dead on to hit someone with it because the crosshairs are now actually a circle, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be like that with the rest of the shotguns or not, so we'll have to see in the when the game gets released or when further videos come out for the multiplayer, if they show any more gameplay, which they probably will. Who knows? I guess another thing that Fearcrads was saying, Mike, or Fearcrads, whatever you prefer to call him, he it's all like a screenshot or a gameplay of another thing where you call the timer in and it's like on the middle of the screen. So he said that could possibly be a different kill streak, and that could be what what it'd be known as the Moab or the Nuke or whatever. Supposedly it's different than the KEM strike, so who knows? I'm not exactly for sure how that would work. We'll have to see. I'm pretty excited just for that aspect. I know a lot of people are either going to try and not get their hopes up for Call of Duty Ghosts because they don't want to risk being let down again from the previous 2 Call of Duty titles, because let's be honest, guys, the last 2 Call of Duty titles have been generally a letdown from what people's expectations were. And the thing is, it's not that these developers, in my opinion, I don't think it's that they can't make the game have less flaws and just dumb stuff in it than they do. It's just that they choose not to actually try, it seems like. I mean, they act like they put so much effort into these games when it's kind of difficult to tell sometimes if they're actually putting in effort, because I mean, you got to think, you get paid to basically make a video game. You would think that there's some obvious stuff that you should just not ever put in the game. For instance, when they brought back death streaks, that was just not a good idea. And they, I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3, of course. When they brought them back, of course, in Call of Duty Ghosts, it's actually already been announced that there's not going to be any death streaks. So that's been confirmed, and that's good news. Now, I know a lot of people probably think, well, so what? Treyarch games don't have death streaks, and you're completely right. But let's be honest, their hit detection sucks ass. So, I mean, let's be honest, their hit detection is terrible. They need to copy Infinity Ward's hit detection and the connections, and then just put it on their game, and then they'll have a much better game. I still would have to say, even with perfect connections, Black Ops 2 would still be pretty bad because the LMGs still haven't learned the term recoil. It's apparently really difficult to define the term recoil. Every LMG has had some sort of recoil, whether it was visual or just regular recoil in general, but Black Ops 2 decided to take it off for some reason. They just took off the recoil. I don't know why. It wasn't the best idea, so hopefully in Call of Duty Ghosts, the LMGs will be balanced. Pretty much, I mean, I don't expect perfect balance from every weapon, because there's going to be at least 3 or 4 weapons that people generally will use almost every game, or the god weapons, as a lot of people like to refer them to. In this game, obviously, it was the MP7, the PP90, the ACR, and I think occasionally the SCAR, but the ACR is generally more used just because it seemed like it was a little bit more lethal at range. So, you kind of have it going hand in hand there. Now, I know this wasn't all about the Nuke. I know the title's probably going to be basically about the Nuke and Modern Warfare 3 or just Call of Duty in general. But I didn't want to keep talking about it because I know you guys have probably heard a lot about Call of Duty Ghosts, and I know you guys have probably already got burnt out on hearing about it, so that's why I try to refrain from talking about it as much. So I talked about some other random subjects. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that. Feel free to give me some ideas on what you would like to hear me talk about, and I'll think about it and consider it and put it in a commentary. It's not that I'm running out of ideas. I just like to hear what you guys actually want to hear from me and get my opinions on it, because it is pretty interesting, and I would like to always have you guys happy with the content that you're watching. And as you can see in the first clip, this was actually the first Moab I got, obviously, but I decided to go ahead and put the full gameplay up so you guys can see me get it from Specialist to the Moab. So anyways, guys, I hope you pretty much enjoyed this. Tell me what you think about the Nuke or the KEM strike or whatever is going to supposedly be in Call of Duty Ghosts, and if you think there's going to be 2 different types of nukes. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. You, of course, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one.